Good day, everyone. I'm here in front of you to discuss all about the Module 4 Flexible Learning Environment. So, module outcomes. First is student able to describe a learning environment and different platforms used for learning. Recognize how innovative teachers use online resources and educational sites and portals for online distance learning. Third is reflect on the use of technology and on its relevance and approaches. So here's an introduction. Distance learning is a form of learning without face-to-face contact with the teacher and delivered via telecommunication. Distance learning is also called online learning or e-learning. So, as discussed here, distance learning is a kind of learning that use technology. So, as shown here, distance learning, also known as online learning or e-learning, it is a method of education where students can learn remotely without being physically present in a traditional classroom setting. Let's move on to Lesson 1, Module 4, Online Distance Education and Communities of Learning. Learning outcomes. After this discussion, the student is able to identify flexible learning through online communication, synchronous and asynchronous modality. Second is describe flexible learning environment that enhance collaboration with the use of technology tools. So, first is flexible learning environment. So, the teacher is no longer seen as basically the dispenser of knowledge, but rather as one who expertly directs the learners to take their own track in searching for answers to questions raised inside the classroom. So, in flexible learning, not only the teacher will deliver or the foundation of knowledge, but also the student can make or can find ways on how to gather or answer a problem. Then second, they bring this back to the class for further discussion until perhaps resolution and are agreed. Third is they can search the web and discover a breadth of information related to the lesson. They even have the patience to stay in front of the computer for an unusually longer time and search for more articles and multimedia materials that simply a challenging topic. So, in flexible learning, the student can search in webs or to gather information in online website for their further knowledge. Second is online distance learning. Online distance learning is not a new concept. Somehow, higher education institutions in the country and educational agencies such as the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education, Division in Educational Technology, SIMU, InnoTeach, provide the mode of learning. It allows flexible in learning to a certain extent. So, online distance learning is not a new concept. So, this modality of learning is not new for us because we encounter this mode of learning in the time of pandemic. Since we cannot have a face-to-face class, the modality of learning is use online distance learning, which is teacher and student use some web or platforms to communicate or to continue the learning and teaching process. Third is online distance learning. These are the pre-programmed designs for educational purpose. It has features that are patterned after the instructional activities of a teacher in a physical classroom. Where you use this, you can actually hold a lesson, post questions for discussion, or hold and chat discussion, give assessment activities, and reference or links to other online materials. So, online distance learning, as I said, that it is a kind of mode or modality of learning that use technology or platforms. So here are the different platforms that is used in online distance learning. First is Moodle, an open software created by Martin Dumagia-Mas. It stands for Modular Objects Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment, a learning management system (LMS) that supports teaching and learning process. So in Moodle, it is used in online distance learning that a teacher will able to connect their student or deliver the lesson to their student. Then second is Google Classroom, that is useful in online distance learning. Google Classroom is a free web service developed by Google for schools that aims to simplify creating, distributing, and grading assessments in a paperless way. This primary purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing files between teachers and students. So it is not new for us, these platforms, because BJFC use these platforms in order for teachers to give some activities or like exam or quiz that they save in Google Classroom, and also this platforms is useful for us. Third is Emodo, created by Nick Borges, Jeff O'Hara, and Crystal Hatter in 2008. Emodo is an educational technology company offering a communication, collaboration, and coaching platform for K-12 schools and teachers. Emodo is an educational technology company offering a communication, collaboration, and teaching platforms to K-12 school and teachers. So Emodo is the same as Google Classroom because it enables student and teacher to collaborate and communicate. Next is Model Schoology, created by Jeremy Friedman and Ryan Wang, Tim Trinidad, and Bill Kinder in 2009. Schoology is a learning management system or LMS for K-12 school, higher education, institution, and corporation that allows users to create, manage, and share content and resources. Fifth is MOOC. MOOC stands for Massive Open Online Course. It is a model for delivering learning content online to any person who wants to take a course. It allows one to pursue learning environment outside of the university or higher education formal structure. It allows interconnectedness among peoples in the world to discuss and share recent developments in their common field of interest. So MOOC is platforms that you are able to take any course even you are in a far university or something. So those platforms are useful in online distance learning. So here is the next topic: synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous is all about an online chat at time. Then, course participants meet in a virtual classroom and discuss a topic in the lesson. The teacher, called as the online tutor, facilitates on the discussion. Using Skype in holding live class, in an example, include instant messaging, video conference, webcams, chat. Example of one-to-one synchronous communication include instant messaging. The next is asynchronous. This is when questions or tasks are posted and course participants answer the questions or post their reply at any time convenient to them. LMS, blogs, online bulletin board are some of the samples. So here is more clarification of synchronous and asynchronous modality. In synchronous, there will be specific piece, specific time, while in asynchronous, access to learning content when they choose. So they are different because there will be a specific but in synchronous, but in asynchronous, the student reply if they wanted or their preferred. Then all learners at once, but in asynchronous, self-paced learning. So different kaso. Third is immediate feedback and discussion. Then in asynchronous, no immediate feedback. Fourth, in asynchronous, example include traditional classroom, live webinars, a virtual classroom. And asynchronous, example include recorded session, online courses, blogs, discussion boards. And next is blended learning. So it's understandable that what is blended learning. So here, blended learning is a combination of learning activities wherein a part of this lesson is delivered online while the other part is handled in actual physical setting of a classroom. So the best example of this modality is when back in COVID-19 or in pandemic, when we become a new normal, there will be face-to-face and online mode of teaching and learning process. So there is the kinds of blended learning. First is in model 1, face-to-face driver. The teacher delivers curricula most of the time and utilize online learning at certain with the purpose to augment or provide an alternative experience. Model 2, rotation. The student rotate on a fixed schedule between learning online in a one-to-one, self-paced learning environment and being inside the classroom with a face-to-face. So it is understandable. Third model is Flix. This model uses an online platforms that delivers most of the course. Support to learning is provided as needed on-site support or by an online tutor who facilitates the tutorial or small group session. Then, fourth model is online lab. Uses online platform in delivering the course but located in a physical classroom or computer laboratory. Model 5 is self-blend, a system provided by the school where the students can choose course they would like to have in addition to the typical breaks and mortal classroom classes. Model 6 is online driver. Utilize a platform and a teacher that delivers all curricula. Students remotely work on their program most of the time. So those are the kinds of blended learning. Next is online communities of learning or social networking. If teaching and learning situation, you work on information, data, and collaborate with classmates, friends, teacher, and other member of society, then social networking can also be appropriately employed as educational tool. So what is networking? Networking is defined as a group of individuals who communicates and connects on a regular basis. So they simply discuss here that online networking is there will be a regular connection. Next is social networking. Social networking refers to the use of internet, social media sites to stay connected with friends, family, colleagues, or customers. Social networking can have a social purpose and a business purpose, or both through sites like Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. So, in networking, there will be regular communication, but in social networking, there will be use of technology to connect regularly. And here are the platforms that is used in social networking. First is Facebook. Facebook, the biggest social networking site found in 2004, based in Menlo Park, California. Most popular social network that allows users to post their profiles, blogs, pictures, and videos. So it is not new for us because we use this every day. Next is Twitter. It does not only provide social networking service, but it also gives online news. It is a site where users post and interact with messages called tweets, restrict only to 140 characters, found in 2006, based in San Francisco, California, United States. So, this is the second platform that is used for social networking. Then third is LinkedIn, another social networking website for work. LinkedIn helps one search for career function. It lets one upload his educational qualification, skills, work history, and relevant experiences. That's in 2003, popular social sites in the professional world. So, LinkedIn is useful for those who have a course who graduate in any course, because this platforms you can post your educational qualification, skill, or work, or something that will be the basis to find here in LinkedIn a viable job or career. Next is Google Plus, designed to be a total communication social network. Last in 2011, Google is its parents, and it is more advantageous. It is kept as a browser for users as connected even if they are outside Google Plus sites. Next is YouTube. It's an American video sharing website where users can upload, view, and even share video clips or multimedia products. It is owned by Google. So YouTube is owned by Google. So as explained here, users can upload video, view a video, or share a video. Next is Pinterest. It's another social media tool that, like YouTube, it often thought of as otherwise. Designed as a catalog of ideas or project ideas by its founder, Ben Silverman. So, as I search Pinterest, in Pinterest there are beautiful pictures that we can get in Pinterest, as I observe or as I visit in her page. Next is Instagram, a platform where users share visual stories. This system allows users to post photos with caption, allowing followers to like or comment on one post. It's a social networking site for photography. So Instagram is not new for us, because it seems like in Facebook we can post photos, videos, and, and our followers or friends can react with us. So Instagram is mostly popular for some artists because it have a formal. Next is Tumblr, a networking site that combines social media and blogging. This is a social media that makes it very easy and straightforward to search about anything. So, that, as explained here, it is the combination of the social media and blogging. Next is MySpace. It was acquired by Specific Media in 2011 and based in Beverly Hills, California. MySpace had its dust of critics, but came back stronger and rebranded to focus on music. So, in MySpace, in these platforms, you can find or hear beautiful musics. Next is Flickr. It is an image and video hosting website that was created by Melodicorp in 2004 and acquired by Yahoo. It offers massive online photo storage. Next is Vivo, a social networking website with the acronym Flag Early, Flag Open. It was invented to answer the question what the name meant. So, those platforms is useful for social networking. Then, so here are the benefits of using social networking sites. First is getting connected to family and friends. Second, provide opportunities for making friends with others who share similar interests. Next is it provide information. Next is news and views of others around the world can be easily accessed. Last is support learning or augment educational activities. So those are the benefits of social networking. The previous slide is tackle all about the benefits. And this slide tackles the dangers of using social networking sites. So here, teachers as well as parents are worried of youngsters using social networking sites due to many negative publicity and real incidents connected to the wrong use of social networking websites. So the teacher and the parents are worried for their children because there are some negative effect in social networking sites. Example, a crime or a cyber crime, or in Facebook, bullying exists. Then, second, making friends with strangers may actually be a predator or cyberbully. So, as I said, this is social networking sites is also dangerous for us. Then, third is there are also trolls who actually instigate conflict, misunderstanding, or emotional response by eliciting anger or ill feelings for other users. So, it's like cyberbullying. Then, fourth is use mailer to ignore real world. So, the we will not connected to the real world. We are in social media or we are in cell phone focus. Last is their ability to incapacitate as they devote hours of days on gaming or using computer manifesting abuse to themselves. Time consuming when we use cell phone. So specifically in gaming. So those are the dangers of using social networking. Next is safeguarding oneself when engaging in social networking. First, a social networking account has password and login in details. Second, log out every time you use in public computers. Third, regularly check privacy setting of social networking website. Fourth, online posts are saved and may become permanent part of their online reputation. 5. Do not accept invites from contact unless you know them personally or you are sure of their identity. 6 is seriously consider the effect of possible posts and other before deciding to do so. 7. Using appropriate language is essential. 8. Better be safe than sorry. Then, those are the ways in safeguarding oneself engaging in social media networking. Here are the summary. Distance learning is an educational process where students receive instruction through online classes, video recordings, video conferencing, or any other audio-visual technology medium enable people to receive educational without having to be physically present in classroom. So as I said, without face-to-face class and there will be use of e-learning mode. Then, in conclusion, distance learning is a great technology evolution to our generation and has added a new level in higher education. It seems as cheaper than traditional class and students are open to work over their flexible schedule. So, in online learning, we can manage our time. Oh, that's all. Thank you.